Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Deb back with another video. For today's look, it's going to be this sexy fierce look right here. This is perfect for an evening out. Maybe you're going on a date, maybe you're just going out for drinks. Valentine is coming up, so if you got something planned and you're looking for a makeup look to do, I suggest you try this one out. It's super nice, super sexy, and it's not hard. If you're interested and you want to get the look, just keep on watching. I already did my eyebrows off camera because they take hella long, but if you want to see an eyebrow video, just let me know, girl. I can film one for you. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin, and I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. You already know I love this primer. I pumped 2 pumps on my fingers, and I'm gonna go ahead and rub that in. And it's a beautiful primer. It's nice and tacky, so it will hold on to your makeup, and it is affordable, as you already know. e.l.f. be coming through with affordable products, and that one is a banger. I'm gonna go right in with the Makeup by Mario foundation. If you see my previous video, then you already know how I feel. The foundation is beautiful. I'm wearing the shade 26N. I pumped that on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna put it all over my face. This is a very nice neutral shade, and it works out so nice for me. I'm gonna be blending this out with a NYX blending brush or foundation brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pat that into my skin. The coverage is really nice. It's a very skin-like. I find this to be a super lightweight foundation, so I think it's gonna be really nice when the spring and summer comes around. And I'm just gonna bring that down my neck here. And a little bit on my forehead. I'm gonna just blend that out. And as you can see, this is very luminous, a very nice luminous foundation. It's super pretty though, I like it. It's definitely one you want to give a try if you haven't. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my concealer and my bronzer. I don't know if I showed the foundation, but this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna be using this Huda Beauty concealer. This is an old one, and actually I haven't used it in a long time, so I'm hoping that it turns out nicely. I feel like I shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is the Huda Beauty High Coverage Creamy Concealer in the shade Salted Caramel. Okay, not looking bad so far. I'm gonna go in with Espresso by Fenty Beauty, and I'm not gonna let this concealer dry down too much because I don't know how it's gonna work, like if it's gonna be movable or if it's gonna dry down, and I'm not gonna be able to move the product around, so I'm not gonna waste too much time doing that, letting it dry down. I'm gonna go right ahead and start blending it out with my beauty blender. Okay, it looks, the color is nice. It is drying down though. So if you are using this, or if you tried, I don't even know if they sell this anymore, if I'm being honest. But if they do, you want to be quick about it. But I do like the color. It looks really nice with the foundation. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in and add one more layer of that concealer. While that's drying down a bit, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my bronzer with this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I'm just tapping that product into place and moving my brush around so that it's nice and blended out. This is the Fenty bronzer, the Fenty matchstick, so you have all the time in the world to blend this out. It is not gonna dry down. It's very creamy and very easy to work with. So just blend that thing on in. I'm doing the same thing on this side, making sure I get up in that hairline so it's not looking super light from here to here. You want to make sure you blend that in so it's a nice gradient effect. And this is looking pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer. That is pretty. Oh my gosh. That is so nice. Look how beautiful that's blending out. Going in with the second layer was definitely a good idea. It's blending out super nice, and it's the coverage that I like. That's so pretty. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go back in with my bronzer brush one more time just to make sure it's nice and seamless. I might even go in and add a little more of the bronzer, the matchstick in espresso, just to make sure I haven't lost any of that definition. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. I need to blend down here. Did I forget that? Don't forget to blend out the jawline. Girl, you will be looking crazy like I was just looking. I went back in with my beauty blender once more just to make sure it's seamless to my liking. And you just do the same thing wherever you like. Whatever you like for yours, that's where you gotta stop. I'm going in with the foundation brush right in between the concealer and the bronzer just to make sure it's no harsh lines. If you have a hard time blending out here, making sure that this is blended nicely together in the middle. Take your foundation brush and go in between them both, and that will make it so much easier. All right, now I'm ready to set. And ever since I did that full face of Fenty, I've been loving the powder, and I'm using the shade Cashew for my under eye. I'm just gonna take my brush and make sure it's nice and blended out because my eyes do crease. So if your eyes crease, you want to make sure it's nice and blended before you go in with that powder. Otherwise, you will have creases in your powder. They will not go away. So I'm going to take that powder on a puff and set right underneath my eyes. Just like that. And it's setting like butter, baby. It's looking good. Go ahead and hit the eyelids too, because my eyelids will crease. And I don't want anything to be creased up. I want this to be nice and flawless. And that is looking gorgeous. I'm gonna do the same thing on my other eye. Blend out that under eye before you go in, so you can get rid of any of those lines underneath the eye and on the eyelid for me. If you don't have that problem, then you good to just go in with your powder, but no. I have to blend mine out. All right, now I'm ready to go ahead and set. Just like that. And it's setting down just beautifully, looking delicious. I'm gonna go in with, hold on, the a darker powder, same from Fenty Beauty in Nutmeg. And I'm gonna take this fluffy Real Techniques brush, tap off the excess. This is a big brush, so it does have a lot of powder in it. Tap it off and hit the face. I've recently been setting my face before I do my bronzer, and I've been liking it a lot. So we're just gonna keep that going, setting down my entire face. That looks good to me. There's no shine. The powder blends in nicely with this foundation. So we're moving on. I'm taking Mocha Mami by Fenty Beauty. Go in with my brush, tap off the excess, and warm up the skin. I feel like I should use another powder because I use this one all the time, but I'll use another one in the next video. If you don't have this, I have a couple others that I like. And I'm going around the perimeter of my face, making sure it's nice and blended. Don't forget that jawline. I'm gonna take that all over face powder on another puff. I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna clean up right here. Just like that. Make sure it's nice and snatched. And then I'm just gonna tap that product because I don't want it to be so harsh. And I'm tapping just a little on the line right here, just so I can make sure it's nice and blended out. I don't want it to be looking too crazy. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Nice and snatched. For the blush, I'm gonna be using this Flesh blush, and it's called Glaze. I think any for the look that I'm going for, I know sometimes on my nose like hair or something. Lint maybe, I don't know. For the look that I'm going for, any like peachy blush will be good for this look. Got it on this angle, and I'm just going on my cheeks Somebody's outside screaming. Beautiful. This is such a lovely color. I hope I can find one to replace it because I'm pretty sure this brand is no longer. That's so pretty. The skin is looking A1, baby. All right, so let's get into the eyes. And for my eyes, I'm going to be using this Natasha Denona bronze palette. This one right here. And I don't know if I ever used it, but this is what the shades look like. So I'm going to go in with the shade Suntan. And I'm going to be using this fluffy brush. This is an 811 brush from Morphe times Ariel. And I'm just going to blend that into my crease. This is like a warm reddish tone. And I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. Now I'm going to take the shade Magma. A little bit deeper of a shade. Same brush. You can use a smaller brush if you can't control a fluffier brush. And I'm just going to take it on the outer corner of my eye and then blend it. Oh, girl, it's like lint or something on my face. I'm going to take it on the outer corner and then blend it inward. The color right on the outer corner and blend it in. Keeping it lower on the lid than I did the first color. And then I'm going to pull it out. For my lid, I'm going to take the shade True Copper. And I'm going to use my finger to put that on. It's a shimmer. As you can see, that is a very, woo, that's a lot. I'm just going to use some and put it on this eye as well. I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lash line. I'm going to use the same colors, not the shimmer. I'm going to use the shade Suntan and go ahead on the lash line here. Okay. Then the shade Magma, just on the outer corner, so the deeper one. Okay. I'm going to take this black eyeliner. This is by Makeup Forever, the Aqua Resist pencil in the shade Graphite. And I'm going to line my waterline with it. Okay, so I've lined my waterline. I'm going to tight line. And this is a really good pencil for tight lining because it's so creamy. It's not going to take a long time. It can get on with one swipe. This is definitely going to be like a more of a night out look, even though it's like bronzy, but it's dark. I'm darkening it up with the black. So it's giving night out to me, but you know, you wear this wherever you like. I'm going to take this black Perfect Stroke liner by Rare Beauty and just do a thin line on my here on my lid. A thin line here. I am going to bring it in the inner corner though. I am bringing it all the way in and bringing it out. I hope you can see that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. We are done with the eyes. This eye will look sick with some lashes, but I'm not really a lash girl, so I'm not going to add lashes, but if you a lash girl, definitely pop on you a nice lash. I recommend one that kind of like flares out at the end. This is pretty sexy. It's giving sexy. What you think? I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara, and I'm gonna first, because I want the drama on my lashes, I'm gonna use this it's like a base for your mascara. If you remember what this is called, it says curl booster, but it's called something and I can't remember the name of it. The mascara is packed on, baby, okay? Just like I like it. Then we're gonna get into this lip, honey. I'm gonna use two lip liners. I'm gonna use MAC Brick and also MAC's Cherry. I'm gonna use Cherry first, just to see what it's giving. Then I'm gonna go in with Brick, which is a little deeper. And I'm gonna go on the very outer corner. Now I'm gonna take Fenty Beauty's Uncensored. And I'm going to tap it into the center, and then I'm going to blend it out with my finger. Just like that. I'm going with Chestnut by MAC just because I don't like the corners around down here. Okay. All right, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun creating it for you. I love the look. It's really sexy and really fierce. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up on this video. And tell me any makeup looks you want to see below, or I will get it up for you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.